Hi, I'm JC and I'm here to help you practice your English. Today we'll be looking at something that I call three-sentence stories. Now what these are mini stories in which we have three main sentences telling the story. Now, oftentimes when we're talking to someone about something we did recently or something that someone else has done, we use a few sentences. We don't speak for maybe 2 hours. Maybe we speak for about 30 seconds. That way the people get the main idea of what we're talking about. Now, I prepared 3 stories. These are not fantastic stories, they're not dramatic stories, they're everyday life stories about what some people have done recently. All right, so we're going to practice these stories, and then after, I'm going to encourage you to write your own little stories. All right? Mini story number 1. Mitzi loved her vintage kitchen, but she hated how her kitchen cabinets lacked organization. She decided to take a couple of hours to empty her cabinets and get rid of anything she really didn't need. Now, after her hard work, finding anything in her cabinets has become a breeze. Now, let's go back and practice these 3 sentences. Did you notice that I used a lot of simple past tense? There was also some present perfect tense in these sentences too. Okay, so repeat after me. Mitzi loved her vintage kitchen, but she hated how her lower kitchen cabinets lacked organization. She decided to take a couple of hours to empty her cabinets and get rid of anything that she really didn't need. Repeat. Now, after her hard work, finding anything in her cabinets has become a breeze. Repeat. Now, have you heard that expression, when something is a breeze or has become a breeze? That means it has become easy. All right? Now let's look at mini story number 2. Dominic enjoyed doing yard work. Nevertheless, he found that mowing the lawn was a back-breaking task. After discussing the matter with his wife Rosie, they decided that a John Deere ride-on mower would be the perfect birthday gift for him. Dominic now mows their lawn with far more enthusiasm and in almost half the time, much to Rosie's delight. Now let's go back and practice. I would like you to repeat these sentences after me. Ready? Dominic enjoyed doing yard work. Nevertheless, he found that mowing the lawn was a back-breaking task. Repeat. After discussing the matter with his wife Rosie, they decided that a John Deere ride-on mower would be the perfect birthday gift for him. Repeat. Dominic now mows their lawn with far more enthusiasm and in almost half the time, much to Rosie's delight. Repeat. Now let's look at mini story number 3. A few weeks ago, while in Nova Scotia, Mitzi and JC decided to take a day trip to beautiful Peggy's Cove. Upon arrival, they had a relaxing lunch at the Sou'wester restaurant, overlooking the picturesque lighthouse. Afterwards, they visited the gift shop and then went for a short stroll on the boardwalk. Now let's go back and practice these sentences. Repeat after me. A few weeks ago, while in Nova Scotia, Mitzi and JC decided to take a day trip to beautiful Peggy's Cove. Repeat. Upon arrival, they had a relaxing lunch at the Sou'wester restaurant, overlooking the picturesque lighthouse. Repeat. Afterwards, they visited the gift shop and then went for a short stroll on the boardwalk. Repeat. Have you seen the word stroll before? It means a walk. You go for a walk. Usually it's relaxing, you're not in a hurry, it's for pleasure. Okay, now let's go back and I would like you to read the stories to me. Okay? Mini story number 1. Ready? A. B. C. Mini story number 2. Ready? A. B. C. Mini story number 3. Ready? A. B. C. Now the last mini story is talking about one of my favorite places in Nova Scotia, and it is Peggy's Cove. And like I mentioned in one of the sentences, there is a beautiful lighthouse. And here's a model of a lighthouse. There are many lighthouses probably in your country too by the ocean. At one time they were used to help boats so that they would not smash ashore. Nowadays, we have modern towers which use other types of technology in order to help fishermen or people who are in sailing vessels. Well, that's the end of our practice for today. I hope that you got some good practice from these sentences, and I recommend that you write your own mini stories using 3 sentences. And like you saw in the examples, they're not short sentences, they're quite long. So write your own sentences, and if you can, record them and then listen to it and see what you think. Do a critique of your own pronunciation and how you speak English. Well, I'll leave you for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.